And welcome back to IGN Live at Comic-Con, brought to you by the all-new LG G4. I'm Max Scoville, joined by Routh, and we've got Brandon, Caity, and Phil. You guys are from Legends of Tomorrow.
Yes, today.
I was totally going to say that, and then I was like, that might be some weird branding issue or something. It's no, actually, it's just tomorrow.
That's the name of our talk show, Legends of Tomorrow. Today.
That's the after show that Chris Hardwick will inevitably host.
Hey, love it.
We're kind of doing a talk show right now. We have people watching at home. We're doing this live. If you guys want to tweet at us, we're IGN on Twitter. Use the hashtag IGN Live. We're going to try to answer questions live on the show.
Oh, cool.
We also have questions of our own.
I'm sorry, Roth. I didn't mean to stop
No,
you.
I want the people to ask. People ask, but I'm going to ask. So that teaser, I really loved that teaser. Did you enjoy it? Yes, it was great. But I know that was shot just to sort of get a feel for the show. So how many of those elements that we saw in the teaser will actually make its way onto the series? Obviously, the characters will all be there. Will there be a rooftop conversation, an introduction of the team?
There will be a rooftop conversation. That's probably the most banal part of the series, because what we do introduce in the pilot is the element of time travel.
Yes.
So it's sort of kissing the present goodbye and setting off for pasts and futures, which become successively kind of crazy and screwed up as our team sort of make a real mess out of trying to save the future from our big bad Vandal Savage.
Yes. Is this the biggest villain that has been introduced in this DC TV universe that you think? I mean, he's got a big end game, right?
Yeah, I mean, he's been around for a while. How many years?
I mean, I think 4,000 to 6,000.
4,000 to 6,000
anytime
years.
you take on an immortal, there's certain complications. Primarily, how do you kill him?
And I have to imagine eventually that will, this is a team up series,
Yeah.
but that may actually, by the end of things, invite in people like Barry and Oliver.
Right.
To all have to kind of get together to end this thing.
Exactly. I mean, I think.
Let's just talk about the whole arc.
Sure. I mean, the fact that we have to bring in people like Sarah.
First of all, welcome back, Sarah.
Right.
From the dead.
Thank you. Yay.
It sort of speaks to this isn't a conventional mission. Normally, if you bring a team of just good guys, and Ray Palmer is pretty clean scrubbed and a man with heroic aspirations, but Sarah, on the other hand, I'm not really sure what makes her tick, and the fact that Rip Hunter puts together a team of misfits. He's got a secret plan, but he also puts together a volatile mixture of people who have differing agendas and certainly don't work together in concert.
It sounds like you have a really good formula for a show. You've got a band of misfits and you've got time travel. That's
Correct.
that's such a toy box.
Yes.
From a
And we
writing
have
standpoint.
like Arrow and Flash. I
Yeah.
mean, like these two hit shows, and a lot of the next seasons for both of the shows will be helping to introduce our characters and setting it up. So they're really like taking us, setting that platform up for us, and it's such a cool world already that they've created, and just the fan base from it too. It's like, I mean, to me, I'm really excited to see what happens, because I don't even know how they could make it bigger from where they already are. And
Right.
this is really going to be an event series, like each piece, and it's all about one big overall story.
So let's talk about your resurrection a little bit as now the White Canary. First of all, I mean, what sort of changed in her? We know that people don't come back the same ever when they're resurrected, but certainly in the Lazarus Pit. So how is she different? Is she still going to be able to connect with her family? Black Canary and White Canary are typically, they have static.
Yeah, no, I was reading that comic actually on the train. So I haven't read anything, but my speculation and where I hope they go, when she gets out, I mean, she was dead for a while.
Yeah.
That she's going to be different, and I'm hoping she's like bat poop crazy. I censored myself.
Yeah.
So kind of on a more meta level, did you know that was going to happen? Because like typically when like an actor gets killed off in a show, that's kind of bad, you know?
Yeah.
So-
No, I definitely didn't know. It was like, you're dead, you're done. They didn't know either. Or if they did, that was really mean of them to not tell me.
They decided they liked you kind of out there. Maybe we're too hard on her. Let's
Maybe.
figure something out.
Well, I think part of it too, like the fans really connected with that character, and so they were really bummed and pissed to lose her. but no, I definitely didn't know, and I was like, all right, fine, like I don't be on your show anyways. And then they, you know, when they called me, I was like, okay, yeah, I totally want to do it.
Well, so let's talk about your suit. Finally got it working after all this time. We saw you become very little. Now, I'm going to ask a granular question here. In the teaser, a giant foot comes into frame. That could be a robot, or could it be a giant atom?
Well, I think it's meant to be a minion of Vandal Savage, something that Vandal Savage has brought.
Because you're fighting the foot.
Right. You know, I mean, this is all the future is unwritten, both in the world of our show and in the actual creation of our show. You know, we're just working on the pilot now, so it's really strange for us. We know the characters and we know their backstories, but for us, it's you know, it is like you were saying, it is a giant sandbox that we have to play in. But like if it seems like we're being coy with not telling you about where we're going, we have milestones along the way. But there really is, like, it could go anywhere. It's like, for me personally, the thing that I find so exciting about it is just getting to write for these characters. And, you know, there will be incredible action set pieces, and there will be, you know, mythological, like, reveals and all that stuff. But for me to just put these 8 people in a room together and have them banter so far,
putting action figures together.
It's the most fun you can ever have. It's the most fun show I've ever written.
Well, good. When does it premiere?
Well, I mean, 2016.
Do you have a?
I don't have a date, but
Is it early?
Yeah.
Early 2016.
Yeah.
Okay, I can go with that.
Yeah, right.
Well, you guys are going to be also talking plenty more at a big panel later today, yeah?
Yes, for
Looking
sure.
forward to that.
Well, cool.
Fun.
Yeah, I'm sure we're probably going to be reporting on stuff from that. And we've got plenty more Comic-Con stuff coming up. Thank you guys so much for joining us. Great having you here. Stay tuned, guys. More to come.
IGN Live at Comic-Con is presented by the all-new LG G4. See the great, feel the great. And Marvel's Ant-Man, in theaters July 17th.